So let's discuss this in detail. Joining us at the moment is Mr. Pravas Kumar Mishra. He's a former Additional Director General of the BSF and Senior Fellow, Vivekanand International Foundation. Thank you, Mr. Mishra, very much for joining us here on Doordarshan News this evening. Mr. Mishra, my first question to you, you know, security situation, and the Home Minister also spoke about it today. It's shown marked improvement in the country in this year because of the steps and initiatives, several measures taken by the government, successful in containing incidents of extremism, insurgency, terror, Maoist related activities, whether it's in the northeast, the situation in Jammu and Kashmir. Government has taken several steps in this direction, and all those steps are now yielding results, being successful.
Yes, Nancy, I agree with what Mr. Rajnath Singh has spoken today. I can well tell you, if I start with the Maoist areas, let me go to Jharkhand, let me go to Chhattisgarh, let me go to Malkadi in Odisha. You find today itself in the forenoon, one of the biggest Maoist leader of Chhattisgarh was killed between Chhattisgarh and Andhra border. That's just a case. But I'm telling you what has happened last week. 75 Maoists have surrendered at one time in Chhattisgarh, only last week. You see, before 2 months, what has happened in Odisha. In Odisha, all villagers of 2 villages, they came to SP Malkangiri. All of them, about 350 of them, they told, we don't want to help the Naxalites, and we want to remain at Malkangiri. We don't want to go back to the Naxalites affected areas. And the best part of it, the leaders of Odisha Maoist group, all have been apprehended. If we see to all these things, the Maoists, particularly Jagdalpur area, after Mr. Modi's visit to Jagdalpur, there is one educational hub which has come up. The railway line is in progress. So what is happening? The developmental progress in those areas of Saranda and Malkangiri and Jagdalpur and Sukman, Tulsi Duguri is coming up. That has helped the government. That has gone to the villages, particularly who were not getting the help of the administration. Now they are very close to the police, close to the administration. And if we see the Naxalites, the behavior of Naxalites, their operation Patton, it has gone down tremendously. If I go to northeast, before northeast, now I come to West Bengal. Now what has happened in West Bengal, one can see after this blast, Bardhaman blast, with Jamaatul Mujahid of Bangladesh, and they crossed over and they were there in West Bengal, and the blast occurred at Bardhaman. The whole Bardhaman case was sorted out by NIA. All of them have been apprehended with the help of Sheikh Hasina opposite side. All have been charge-sheeted. And all their hideouts in Jharkhand also, they have been caught, and all of them have been charge-sheeted and they have gone to jail. It's a beautiful thing which NIA has done. I come to West Bengal, Assam and Tripura, Bangladesh border. Now with Bangladesh border, we had 180 to 120 camps of Bangladesh militants, so as also Indian militants opposite side. All these militant camps have been removed from the border. Number 2, Anup Chetia, the government was trying to take Anup Chetia from Bangladesh. They were asking Bangladesh to hand over Anup Chetia to India. Now it has been done after Mr. Modi's visit. Last 1 year, not a single round has been fired in Indo-Bangladesh border. The whole border is peaceful. If I think that way, I think 2015 was the best as far as Indo-Bangladesh border is concerned, and also the Maoist area is concerned.
Right. Mr. Mishra, and this statement today coming in by the government, it's very reassuring actually, that the government will ensure a peaceful, secure and harmonious environment in the coming year as well, and it will continue with its endeavors and intentions of, of making this society a very safe one, so that each and every citizen of the country feels safe and secure. The government has also spoken about women's safety and security, saying that remains topmost on its agenda. So this reassuring statement coming in from the government, providing relief and comfort to every citizen of the country in the present scenario, nationally and globally speaking.
I agree with you what Mr. Rajnath Singh again has spoken, that this year, coming year 2016, it will be given, the government will give more stress on providing security to women and security to the local people. And the policy which they are making, modernization of police forces, giving them the strength, technical modernization of their equipments, and training to the police, because they should be local centric, people centric. What for the police and security departments have been made? It's not for governing the government. It is to be governed by the local public. You are there to be governed by them. They will show you the way, and it will be people centric. And what Mr. Rajnath Singh has told and the government is doing for that, women's safety, so as also security to all the citizens of the country in different ways. You see, like we have in all over the world, we have a ratio of 350 to 1 lakh policemen. Here in India, we are having 150. So that strength will be coming up. All these vacancies which are there in the police in various states, and the state police response, states response not to the security, states response to the people will also increase in various ways. In health side, in women's security side, in the education side, in the energy level.
Several aspects being covered and being and being covered very carefully so as to not really leave any loopholes or any gap in between. This clearly shows the government's concern towards safety and security, towards a safe and a peaceful and harmonious environment. Because because the security situation has shown marked improvement. From the previous years to the present year, and the government said it wants to further consolidate the trends of decreasing levels of crimes and violence. So clearly shows the government's endeavor, the government's priority and government's concern in this matter.
Absolutely, you are correct, because you see what they have already started from 2015. They want to develop and progress and to achieve more goals in that. So the axis will not stop anywhere. The axis will keep on expanding. And it is all the, you see, the response of the states are also, the center-state relationship will also depend. And more or less the way the government is going, I think, sabka vikas, sabka saath, sabka vikas. I think they are going to take the help of all states, whether it is a BJP government state or it is an opposition. There is no question of dividing factor. Because all factors, it is all Indian factor.
Right.
The whole Indian factor will come to that. That is women's security and development of local people.
The national issues is what matters to the government and nothing else. Mr. Mishra, towards the end, I would like to ask you one more question. We've spoken about the northeastern region, the Maoist activities. You've really broken this down in detail for us. I want to come to the situation in J&K. The security situation in J&K, is much better this year than the previous years. Like we have seen security forces giving a befitting reply to the attempts by the infiltrators, trying to attack, trying to infiltrate. A befitting reply given by the security agencies, in controlling the activities of militant groups, clearly shows the result of the steps taken by the government at various fora.
Yes, you see, in J&K, but I have gone to various places, also Jammu, Katwa and Akhnur and those when Pakistan was firing. I can well tell you the reply and the reaction of our security forces, whether it is Army or ITBP or BSF in Indo-China border or Indo-Pakistan border, it was really 100%. I have seen it in 2015. We see which are the penetrating areas from Pakistan, the Mujahideen and the JUD activists and the Lashkar-e-Taiba activists. They used to come from Tangdhar, Gurez and Nehru and Naugam, Poonch, Rajouri, these sectors. And wherever they were trying to come, maximum groups were apprehended and they were killed. You find a lot of militants who entered also inside Jammu and Kashmir. They were also wiped out, and a lot of what has happened in there was an attack on BSF vehicle at Udhampur, but yet those two persons, one was shot down and one was caught, and it was really when Mr. Sartaj was earlier coming to India, he couldn't answer also because the man was taken alive. It was a Pakistan Mujahid, and so this shows that Indian security agencies are having very good intelligence network and they are expert in cyber security. Now the main thing is cyber security. And
cyber security network will be further strengthened, in the coming year through setting up.
Group, those youths which are going to Syria and Iraq via Saudi Arabia and all, they are being caught. It's all because of the cyber security, cyber advancement and cyber security system penetrated to all the security agencies and they are being trained for that. Now government is planning to further train it not to only security agencies but to also civilians and
Absolutely.
also to the women, so
Absolutely.
that their security also be a part of that.
Sure. Well, that's all the time we have
Thank
for
you,
Mr.
Nancy.
Mishra this evening. Thank you very much for joining us and sharing your perspective with us. Thanks very
Thank you,
much.
Nancy.
Thank you.
Thanks.